All right, guys, we have all seen this image, this video, this GIF. We've all seen it all over the place because it's great stuff. It's hilarious. It really puts this match over. But let's take a quick look again from NOAH's Archive, Puro Programs Translations.blogspot.com, Hisame's great site where she interprets all things Japanese into English for us NOAH fans. The title she's chosen for this article, going over this terrific part of the press conference today, is As Champion, Nakajima is angry and silently leaves with the GHC Heavyweight title. Fujita celebrates beer shower and gives notice of second instant defeat. Now, this is from the press conference again earlier today, Pro Wrestling Noah. This was the finale. The Nakajima, the GHC Heavyweight Champion, with Fujita sitting there, going to go over their matchup. When asked for match enthusiasm, Fujita says, before enthusiasm, the usual call. That's it. Then 2 mugs of draft beer that had been prepared are carried out. One is served to Katsuhiko Nakajima. Fujita, good. It is this before the match. Let's toast. Fujita stands up there, as you can see in the GIF here, and wants to toast with Nakajima about their upcoming match. Nakajima remains motionless and just glares at Fujita. Fujita, I can't help it if it's wasted. It's a pre-celebration alone. A toast. So Fujita's saying, hey, if he wants to waste his beer, I'll sit here and drink mine alone and toast our match. Fujita starts drinking his beer. Nakajima gets up, takes off Fujita's hat, and pours the beer over his head. Then he leaves silently. Now this is the real funny part. Fujita remains completely unconcerned. Big smile on his face. There goes Nakajima with his title. Fujita, this is delicious. This is the best. A beer shower. It feels good to have beer poured before the match. Good. A refill. I'm sorry, but that's pretty funny. Look at him. He just sits there. A little bit. It must be cold. You can tell it's somewhat cold, but he's unfazed by this. You know, in American pro wrestling, the guy who got the beer dumped on him would jump up, start flaring around, start acting like an animal. Not Fujita, who is known as an animal, known as a beast. He just sits there with a big smile on his face. Fujita discovers that he doesn't have a side dish with his beer, which is brought in again. Fujita says, I didn't have one last time, so I'm learning. I did wonder if this might happen. Is it okay to bring some in? I brought this. Now, pardon my translation here. He takes out a kamaboko. Kamaboko. I love kamaboko, but it doesn't like me. It takes time for Fujita to peel off the kamaboko wrapping. Again, if the pronunciation's wrong, I have no idea what it even is, folks. Some type of snack to go with his beer. Fujita, questions and answers. Is there anything? And one of the press members says, Nakajima poured beer on you. Fujita says, hey, poured beer. What would you call that beer? And then the question is, celebration of victory? Fujita says, that's right. More than that, I wonder why Kamaboko sticks to the board and won't come off. He's talking about his snack. Look, he took him a while to open it, and then, why does it stick to the board there? He's peeling it off. Again, no idea what that is. Some kind of Japanese snack to go with his beer. Again, he's asked, what about Nakajima? And Fujita says, I don't know. And the questioner says, you fought once or twice, kicked him in the face at Kurikan, and knocked him out. Fujita, me? I did such a bad thing? That's harsh. The questionnaire says, what about challenging for the GHC Heavyweight title? Fujita says, it's okay. The day after tomorrow, it will come to me, right? It's okay. So Fujita here is extremely calm. Just talking about, look, this title's mine. It's going to come to me the day after tomorrow. He's sitting there eating his snack and drinking his beer. The questionnaire in the audience says, after the knockout at Kurikan, you said, I'm Noah. Fujita, I am not. I'm Noah. I am. My Noah. If I win, then I will have this beer at the press conference because this is my Noah. So those of you that don't know, Go Shiozaki and Nakajima have gone back and forth about who has the right to say, I am Noah. Both of them have been known to do this throughout the years. They were a tag team together for some time. They feuded over the GHC title. And one of their last matches, whoever won would be the wrestler who could continue to say, I am Noah, and Nakajima won that. And he continues to say after his matches, I am Noah. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, folks. You know that I love pro wrestling, Noah, and that I see it as wrestling done right beyond any shadow of a doubt. So for one of the wrestlers to be able to stand center ring and rightfully claim, I am Noah, is a big deal. But Fujita isn't saying that. He isn't, when he says I am Noah, he is saying my Noah. This is my Noah, and he will craft it after his own likeness, if you will. And that is why I could see Nakajima dumping this beer. That's a big concern. And they obviously are asking all these questions to Fujita now because he's the only one left. What kind of match will you have in Nagoya? And Fujita says it will end quickly. Establishment closes at 9 p.m. So he's gonna end it before the establishment closes. And he's asked, how do you feel about Nagoya? And Fujita says, in Nagoya, my eyes rolled back into my head. Fainted. Isn't that the place where it happened? After he lost the GHC national match with Takahashi Sugiura. He brings that up. He realizes he's lost there before. And he says, somewhere again, it has to happen. But I'm certain Fujita is saying somewhere again it has to happen, meaning that he's going to cause it to happen to the GHC Heavyweight champion. And we'll have to wait and see if that is the case here. And he's asked, you said that match will end quickly, but what do you want to eat when you win in Nagoya? What a silly question. And Fujita says, chicken wings. But the Taiwanese ramen behind the hotel is delicious. That is why, like this today, I'm going to restrain myself. And it says, after this event, even though he was covered in beer, he was in good enough mood to have commemorative pictures taken with a beer mug in each hand. Look at him here. You can see that in the GIF here, holding the beer mugs up. And Hisame notes that red fish cake, a popular snack with beer, Fujita would have probably brought it with him as it used in celebrations of events, and red and white bring good luck. So I'm guessing that's what that food is that I'm not sure, probably didn't pronounce right. Red fish cake, a popular snack with beer, and he drank a lot of beer there. And he probably brought it with him in the event of a celebration, and red and white brings good luck. So there you see Wild Man, the Beast. I don't think that's his official nickname, but he is just there. They're calling this unrestraining or letting the Beast go here. And it's going to be a tough fight. And I think Nakajima knows that. I mean, you can see him here. Like I said, he's angry. He angrily dumped the beer on Fujita's head. Hopefully this doesn't mean that, Fujita is in Nakajima's head, but we don't know. We don't know. Nakajima looks cool, calm, and collected and angry at the same time, but Fujita is so relaxed that he's laughing. Even after having a beer dumped on his head, he's just enjoying himself. So if Nakajima is attempting to get in Fujita's head, it's clearly not working. And we're going to have to see if the amazing Nakajima, because he is amazing, can overcome this scary opponent in Fujita. And we will see that on Wednesday, 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wrestle Universe. And I will be reporting on it on Mount Ararat Podcast Episode 2 that evening on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, ring the bell for notifications, and go to WrestlingDoneRight.com for all things Pro Wrestling Noah. Until then, I'll see you later.